Over the years, I've learned that there are different kinds of shame and different ways that we can experience and embody and use shame. So, the most common way is where we do something that we feel guilty about, we feel ashamed of ourselves, we regret what we did, we live in this perpetual loop of why did I do it? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I just do this or say that? Or why did I have to make such a rash decision? Why didn't I take my time? Or how could I have been so cruel? How could I have done something so disgusting? Things like that. And then we just sit there and we replay it over and over and over again, and it becomes like this punishment where the shame, that feeling of shame and the process that goes with it of reliving that experience over and over is our punishment. And we tell ourselves, I deserve this. I should never forgive myself. I don't deserve forgiveness. I should feel bad about this forever because what I did is unforgivable. And it's like we lose a part of ourselves because we get stuck in that moment of the past where we don't let ourselves move on. We don't let ourselves even learn from it. It's like it becomes this dark hole inside of us, and we don't get to a point of really looking at, why did I do that really? How did I get to the point of doing that? And what can I do to make sure that I don't do it again? We don't take that step into being objective about it. We stay in the subjective, overwhelming emotional experience that we don't move on from. So that's how most of us deal with shame. That's pretty much the status quo. Now, I would like to propose a different way to use shame, because the way that we've been doing it is actually kind of selfish, because it's like we never really get to a point of forcing ourselves out of that comfortable place that we have settled into, of punishing ourselves, into creating real change. So we force everyone in our lives to stay with us in that place because we refuse to move on. We can't develop our relationships past that point. We can't expand ourselves in different areas of our lives past that point because we have to stay there to punish ourselves. So what I propose is using shame as a motivation to do better, be better, to grow, to learn, and to just generally not do things that we feel ashamed about. Shame can actually be a gift where instead of keeping ourselves stuck in that experience, we can develop the response of rather learning from what happened, investigating, okay, why did I do that? Why did I take that particular course of action that has now led me to this point of feeling this shame? I know that if I had the opportunity to go back in time and redo it, then I would do it differently, but I can't do that. So let me make sure that future doesn't hold that same mistake. And within looking at shame in this way, as well as it being a gift, it can be a tool where we practice the point of, okay, I forgive myself for what I've done, and I forgive myself all the things that led up to that point. But that doesn't mean that I forget, and it doesn't mean that I don't learn from it, and it doesn't mean that I don't have a point of shame within me as a reminder of what I have done, where I have allowed myself to go. We can use that little reminder as another gift of supporting ourselves to never do that again, and supporting ourselves to grow and evolve and learn, and to support other people in our lives who we are able to support, so that they don't have to face the same thing either. All right. If you have anything to add to this discussion, if you have any questions, or if you would like me to do a video on another particular topic, leave a message or a comment. If you would like to support me, you can do so on Patreon or on Steemit, which is like a social network with its own cryptocurrency. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.